Alright, so quick tutorial for you guys today on how I started off on a Slimer Batman mashup off of sculpture full and around and converted it to a wall plaque. That way I could kind of do it like he's the slime coming out of the wall. Alright, so check this out. Hey guys, so I'm back with some more tips for you. And today what I'm going to show you is how to convert a sculpted bust piece to make it into a wall plaque. A lot of times when I do this, I will start with sculpting it in around just because it's easier for me to block in the character and move things around so that I can get the right expression and everything. But then with some of these pieces, especially the character mashups I've been doing, is I kind of like them on a wall piece. So with that, with this piece here, it's kind of a Slimer Batman mix. So what I was thinking is I could put it on a wall piece and have it kind of him coming out of the wall, kind of like the slime splattered on a wall. So to have uneven edges and kind of like he was coming through. So the way I'm going to do that is I have the sculpted piece here, and what I'm putting it on is a sheet of plexiglass. Now, you can do wood, depending on what clay you're using. The problem with wood and water clay is that when you put a lot of clay on the surface of it, the water from the water clay will actually seep into the wood and start to rot it, but also start to warp it. And that's one of the issues I had previously, which is why I switched to plexiglass. Depending on how big your piece is, I would suggest screwing this into a larger piece of wood, just so it's sturdier. But this piece isn't really going to be that huge, so I'll be able to pick it up with just this and I'll be good. So you got a smooth surface here. With putting them on wood pieces or even on this, sometimes a lot of people like to scratch into the surface, which is something that'll help give it tooth if you want to do that. I haven't had any issues yet, so I don't usually do that. The way that I create this and go about creating this is I figure out exactly where I want it to, where it needs to be cut. So for this piece, I'm going to be cutting it right about, actually I want it to come out a little bit more, so like right about there. So that way it'll still be coming out, but I'll have a flat edge to kind of put against the piece, to put against the acrylic or the plexiglass. So just slice in and chop that off. So that now I have a flat piece. I'm actually going to cut it a little bit deeper because I want him, actually don't want him sticking out as much as he is right now, so I'm going to cut just a little bit more off. Slice this. Alright, I think that should be good right there. And here I'll add a little bit more underneath here, and that'll be good. So right here is basically what I got. Alright. Now to make it adhere to this a little bit better, the way that I always do it is I'll rake the back of it so that it's got some tooth. And then, since this is water clay, I will go ahead and spray a little bit on there, but I'll spray the clay. And then I'll figure out the placement and make sure it gets put down. And basically having the water there and the soft clay in the back, it kind of suctions and sticks to it. basically just like when you're doing pottery and ceramics, the score and slip method of attaching clay. And basically this will actually adhere pretty well, and then you won't have an issue of it sliding around too much or moving. And I'm also going to be adding clay around here to kind of anchor it down in there, because he's going to have that splatter on the wall to where he's kind of coming out. But as you can see, now he is going to be a wall plaque. All right, so that's some more quick tips for you. Hopefully that helped, and you guys can check out my other videos and subscribe so you can see all the new stuff coming out. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep sculpting.